How's everyone doing today? Everyone's having a wonderful, wonderful day. Just like myself. I'm doing something different today. I told you, everybody, I'm doing something different, and I'm going to show everything what MLB the show can do. So we're going to start with the favorites, with the power comes. I can't get that. Project with 91 plus. So we are going to do skip that, and hit that. And the first thing we're gonna do is the New York Yankees all the way, baby, because that's my team. Alright, so hang on really quick. Before I do anything, I'm gonna just share this to like my friends and family and stuff like that. Shut up, Tyson. Almost done now. So ton of it because I'm near my dogs barking. Give me 1 second. Alright, close call, sorry, so here we go. Rookie. Oh, shit. Legendary. Oh, wow, hold up, wait, legendary. Hall of Fame. All-Star. Let's do rookie.
27 World Series titles,
Damn
39
right.
AL pennants, 24 Hall of Famers. As one of the most iconic franchises in MLB history, yearly expectations begin and end for the Yankees with adding a 28th title to their mantle. In 2018, the Bronx Bombers' pursuit of an AL East title was derailed when the rival Red Sox swept a 4-game series in early August. An ALDS loss to the Red Sox only added salt to the wounds. To be sure, this is a team that won 100 games last year, and the Yankees are loaded with superstars up and down the roster. Is 2019 the year the Yankees reestablish themselves as the AL Alpha Dog? The chase begins now.
Shit's about to go down. Alright, so first things, the Yankees versus the Orioles. Alright, let's get it. I don't care who it is. I'm gonna fucking crush them.
We are live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx as the New York Yankees get their 2019 season underway against the Baltimore Orioles. And with more on the Yanks' outlook for 2019, we send it down to our sideline reporter, Heidi Watney.
Matt, I asked a few of the players how it feels to enter the season carrying the weight of high expectations placed on them as consensus frontrunners. They say they enter with high expectations too, but their plan is to take it one game at a time. For today, that would mean replicating last year's opening day victory, which helped them get off to a strong 18-10 start in their first month. Another strong start would be a good first step towards overcoming the world champion Red Sox in the AL East and making a 28th World Series title a reality for this franchise.
Thank you, Heidi. And now for the moment these Yankee fans have been waiting for all winter. Opening day.
Let's get it. As in most March to October episode, today's going to begin. I couldn't get all
welcome
of
to those
that.
of you just joining us. We're in the 6th inning. Nobody out. Digging in, Jesus Sucre.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Oh, damn.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
To the left side.
Damn, this dude keeps hitting everything. Yep, everything.
Here's another 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. Makes the play. One away.
Easy cut.
Stepping in, Cedric Mullins. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Oh.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Right.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down in the zone, get himself back in this count.
3-0 to him now. Three and 1.
There it is. Come on, dude.
Full count to Alcides Escobar.
Hey, 1 strike away from 6 shutout innings against this lineup. We have a gem on our hands, and the bullpen will be well rested.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch.
And circle.
His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. A base hit in his first trip.
Okay, now it's game on now.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's the second baseman, T.J. LeMahieu. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's 0 for 5. From the stretch, here's the pitch. To third. Fielded cleanly. And he'll be tagged out at third base on a heady play.
I meant to do that.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Miguel Andujar. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a ground ball to third. Played on the backhand. Over to Villar. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Here's big Aaron Judge. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And
home run.
Goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Easy home run. Let's go.
A 2-run shot. First home run of the campaign for him. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. Giancarlo Stanton now. 0-1 the count. No hits to this.
Say heads up.
Oh, and this bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Striding into the box, Joey Rickard. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Hanging
again.
Laid off for a ball. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Orioles have cut into the deficit, it's now a 2-1 ball game. Standing in now, Jonathan Villar. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Knuckle curve is off the bottom edge. 2 balls and no strikes. 1 run, 4 hits, and 2 Baltimore errors thus far. Too high, and it's 3-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent. It's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
And he lays
oh my gosh,
so now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
The head-to-head with James Paxton, he's gone 2 for 8. VR gets his lead at first, nobody out. Popped him up. Sanchez is there. Makes the play, 1 away. So a big moment.
Guys,
here.
welcome back to the channel. We're doing the Oktoberfest.
Representing the possible go-ahead run.
And we are the New York Yankees by a point right now. Oh, shit.
Per second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But, hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Now in the box, DJ Stewart, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Right side, but it's well foul. 1 run, 4 hits, and 2 Baltimore errors thus far. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit, and they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2.
You know,
I just watched that come right over my head.
Scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Renato Nunez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs.
Don't
here
give up
on 2 hits,
on the
with
Yankees.
one of them being the
We got
home
this.
run. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx, and we are tied 2-2. Stepping up to the plate, Torres. They'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though. His first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far in this one.
Looking to send him packing again. Struck him out.
Damn.
Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
In now, Gary Sanchez. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's totaled 4 hits in 19 tries. He also has 1 home run. The 0-1 on its way. Swinging a soft liner. Step on the bag for 1. On the tumble, but not.
Oh, no. We know.
The tag, and it's a double
Oh
play.
my gosh.
And that gets him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one. Stepping up now, Jesus Sucre. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Judge has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. So digging in now, Cedric Mullins. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hicks is after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Alcides Escobar. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hicks on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Gregory Infante is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. At the plate, Luke Voigt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
All right, bottom of the 8th. Here we go. Bottom of the 8th.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Moving under is Mullins, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. And he'll turn and try the throw to first. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
You know, D-Roll, that looked like a base hit all the way up the middle. A nice job there by the second baseman to get to it and make that jump throw to first base.
Yeah, one of the tougher plays in our game. A lot of great second basemen in our sport make this look easy, but I'll tell you what, it's not.
Trying to hit a ball, a home run right here. I was going to say something else to the bridge, and I want to say that.
One of the most difficult things to do in our sport.
Fly ball heading for the alley. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting.
Here we go. Come right back.
2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that ball.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And it
this dude just told this pitcher to make me walk.
So the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. And
this dude is, oh my God, this dude is a freaking idiot. The bro, you just hit a home run for us. Oh, dude, it is over. It is over.
He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Home run number 2.
He's set and the pitch. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Now a swing and a miss. And things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much.
Oh my God.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. So stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Stanton is certainly one of the right guys to have at the plate in this spot. A long ball would be huge, and he's hit more than 300 of them in his career.
Oh, yeah, when he knocked the donut off his bat on the on-deck circle, Matty, that was the only thing that was on his mind. He's been in this situation multiple times in his career. The moment will not get too big for him. He knows how to slow.
And oh, my God.
This is strike 3, and that will retire the side.
I don't know why I tried to bunch that.
2 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. 9th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Coming to the plate now, Joey Rickard. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. 1 out, nobody on. Drilled to the right side. Gloved by LeMahieu. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. Here's Marcelo now.
One more.
He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Lifted in the air toward the line and right.
Foul.
And foul.
Short third.
Here's the 0-2. Shot toward right center. And he will get there to
there
make
it
the
is.
running play, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Richard Blyer comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. And that'll bring up the
bottom of the 9th. Let's go.
Use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Line to the right side. And it's a base hit, so there you go. The potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the 9th.
Yes.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1. A possible winning run on second. No one out.
Come on, dude.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field.
Out. Home run, home run, home run. To straightaway right field, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over. New York Yankees win their first game off of a fucking home run, baby. How about that?
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball. Well, we emphasized earlier in the telecast what a lift it can be to win on opening day, but what do you really think this means, D-Row?
Well, for the winner, it's a huge confidence boost, Dan, no doubt. But for the loser, hey, it's just one game. You shake it off, remind yourself you're at the beginning of a long season, and you come out ready to play next time.
Okay. So we are 3-0. Boston Red Sox are 3-2. Blue Jays are 2-3. Rays are 2-3. Orioles are 1-3. So whooping that ass. Whooping that ass. Now we are versing Detroit Tigers.
If you're just joining us, it's been a pitching clinic so far, and in fact we're still looking at a possible shutout in the making. Heidi, what kind of impact does a stellar outing like this have on a club?
Now, a dominating performance by a starting pitcher can not only take the pressure off the hitters, it also gives some needed rest to the arms in the bullpen. And it's just generally great for team morale. It'd be a real boost for this pitcher's team and his ERA if he can continue blanking the opponent the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in past meetings with Jay Happ. He's got 3 base hits.
We're up ahead, and there's one person on second.
Strikeout victim 6 times.
Oh wow, that's gonna be interesting.
First pitch of the at bat, lifted in the air out towards left center.
Get that.
He gets there, and that's the second out.
Oh, okay. Bottom of the 8th, and we're winning. We're winning.
Riding in, Nicholas Castellanos, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball into honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
2-1.
Come on, baby.
Shit. 2-2 the count.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 2-2. Not the best changeup there.
Shit, my bad, sorry. Sorry.
Seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off.
Strike 3, there it is.
Retires the side, and that will do it. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Drew Verhagen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. In now, DJ LeMahieu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him, but he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded back up the middle. To his left. Goodrum throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Start.
So a runner stands in third.
Shit.
1 man is out, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit high and deep out to left center field.
Home run.
Looks up. See you later.
Yep.
Home run.
Thank you.
All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. Second home
That's why
early in
the New York Yankees have the 27 World Series, and we're about to do 28 on MLB The Show.
I know one thing, with this homer, it might make the decision to send a starter back out there a little easier for the manager. He's got some wiggle room now, and he's been pitching well, so I expect they'll be having that conversation in the dugout. We know he wants to go back out there.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Bro, it's already. Come on.
And it's 1-2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Come on.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Throw to first will take care of him. Scored it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Striding forward now is the DH, Torres, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We've played 8. Next for the Tigers, Kristen Stewart. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Let's see if I can just keep this up.
First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
That's just 1. 2 more. 2 more.
Gets the lead
2 more.
with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And
oh my God.
It'll get by him toward the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Shit.
Obviously, as a pitcher, he wants to finish what he started. But when you have that pitch count north of 115 pitches, you have to be concerned about his health and the wear and tear on his arm. Might have to take him out of this one really soon.
The 0-1 on its way. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. In past meetings with Jay Happ, just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Goodrum, the runner at second with 1 away. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Bobby Wilson, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. At the plate, Bobby Wilson. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
This is popped up. Just foul. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim
Here we go.
set down on strikes thus far.
Here we go.
It's
One
been
more.
a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
0-1 the count. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Taken, called, strike 2, and now
last one. Last one.
Tonight.
Last one.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight.
Strike third.
Him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash it.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Three nothing. 3-0.
Time to make up, ain't no top on that hoe. Like baby, we're the egg. Thank you for your services and voicing on my haters. Be sure to leave your armor ain't penetrated. I give back, I hate.
So we're 8 wins, 2 losses. Boston's 8 wins, 4 losses. Blue Jays are 7 wins, 5 losses. Rays are 6-6, and Orioles are 2-9. Alright, so right now it's 3-3. And we're going all the way to the bottom, the 10th inning. Wow.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Chad Green is on the mound looking to keep this game tied, but these fans are hoping to celebrate a walk-off victory. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 0 for 4.
Oh, shit.
And that looked to catch him.
Come on.
Flush down near the foot or the ankle. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. We can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job.
First time ever good on the left side.
To be successful.
Or right arm, however you call it. He is a righty, isn't he? Yeah, he's a righty. Alright, yeah, first time.
Ready with the 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like
Shit.
they always come back to bite you.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. And that'll bring up Ep1. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
The 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Stanton is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. 2 left for the Astros. No change in the score. It's
all right, guys,
3-3.
still stay tuned. My phone is going to die, so I'm going to turn off my phone, but stay tuned.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Gary Sanchez. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Oliver, you bottom 11-3-3. How about that?
Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick giving chase. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll go after a curveball off the plate. It's strike one. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Come on. Come on, dude. Come on, dude.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Springer on the run. He can't get there as it falls in, but he gets back in time, safe at second.
Oh my God.
And he is out on the tag.
Shit. I didn't know. Oh my God.
Ready for another chance? Miguel Andujar. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
Giro, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him 1 extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. 1 more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
On to first, but not in time as he beats it.
He scored. We scored. Now it's 4-3. Okay.
On the high chopper, they only get
Just
1.
need to keep this up and just
so it's a
knock these Orioles, not Orioles, Dodgers out.
DJ LeMahieu.
How about Houston? My mistake.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one.
All I can say is these guys are fucking tall.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Reddick coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, I can't fault the pitcher right now, but he better make an adjustment. This guy came into the game ice cold, but after 3 knocks, to give him another chance to beat you seems foolish.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch on the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit, and they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Boy, talk about frustrating as a pitcher, Giro. The pitch before that was some kind of a funky swing, and then he delivers a base hit on the next pitch.
Shit.
Yeah, that's the name of the game right there. Did he
That's
take
one coming up.
Or was he
That's one.
up there for his sack?
Here's big Aaron Judd as he lets it in the air to right field.
Okay, finally.
There to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run on 5. Now the Cuban
Alright, now just to strike these guys out, and we are good.
Started to go around there, but he holds up.
I'm going to strike them out, not
He
ball
would have
them
had to go
out.
with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Ball 2.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
3-0 pitch is taken.
There we go.
Hit out of
There
play,
we
and
go.
it's a full count now.
One more.
Swing and a miss.
Yep,
and
strike
that'll get a
3.
groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
It looked
One
like
more.
this at bat had
No,
been
2
made
more.
for
2 more.
Giro.
I'm sorry.
It started 3-0, so that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Stepping in now, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. 1-1 to Chirinos. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Here
One
now
more
the
strike
2-2 is a swing and a miss.
strike
Strike
three.
3.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Kyle Tucker. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out.
Two
Nothing
more.
in one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Just got the
One more.
of the fastball.
One more.
Strike
Strike 3. Yankees win 4-3.
Last strike now for Houston. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Four, 3. Great win.
Hey, you ready? Hey, grab that right there. Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready? You say you ready? Whole squad ready? Ready? Is you ready? Are you ready? Ready? Is you ready? Whole squad ready? We came here to see Jet. What you got? No, 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 not on my watch. No way. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. Are you ready? You know what time it is, right?
Alright, guys. Now it's the Yankees versus the White Sox.
Well, in case you don't follow this ball club too closely, Miguel Andujar is being talked about maybe as a player to watch this year, guys.
He sure is, Matty V. Even though he's already looking like a key contributor, he's still a young player. But most people around this organization just think he's going to keep getting better and better.
I agree with you, Dan. I think he can actually take a leap forward in his development this season. He could make a...
Let's just do it.
Here's
Thank you.
Miguel Andujar now. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. First offering on its way. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak, maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike
for you,
zone
Darryl
that kind of moves
Parker.
around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
That's okay.
So striding forward now, Miguel Andujar. He struck out while trying to lay down a bunt last time.
Yeah, and he just straight up whiffed on that 2-strike bunt attempt. And not to be too critical, but it wasn't the best of looks either.
Flip of his glove for one. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. Yanks held in check. Ready now for the White Sox, Nicky Delmonico. It was a single for him in his last
Oh, I'm
at-bat.
playing as this guy. Oh, shit. Okay.
Hit on the ground to third. Andujar.
Oh, shit. Shit. Oh, my God.
And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
That part, I did not see that coming. I knew we did that once on 18.
By the time he decided, it was too late.
Yeah.
Now batting, Jose Abreu. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Come on. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Sharp ground ball to third.
Oh my God! Okay, I wasn't
Right
ready.
there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Oh shit!
Stepping in.
So I am playing as this guy. Okay, this is good.
Double play in his first two at bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the
Damn,
side.
what the fuck?
One left for the Yankees. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Ready now, Brandon Guyer, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. 0-2 count, and grounded down the third baseline. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage.
There we go, there we go. Fix it up, fix it up.
On 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the White Sox 8 and the Yankees 1. Ready once again, Miguel Andujar. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's gone about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Guyer is there, and he has it for the out. The relay. Throw won't get him.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off.
Standing in, Miguel Andujar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Hicks leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Is a guy known for his lights-out stuff, who tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
Damn.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
And there you go, guys. I lost my first game because I played this guy. Yeah, I kind of shit the bed that time. Finish no hits to set team on fire. I guess I can't save this game or something. I guess it saves by itself. Okay, guys. Look, I'm gonna end it here. I will be back on this tomorrow. If not tomorrow, because tomorrow is opening day. The Orioles are versing the Yankees at Yankee Stadium. I probably will do this like tomorrow before everything I do with opening day. Alright? You guys, you like this episode of the Yankees whooping ass? Hit that like button. You like baseball? Just hit that like button, alright? Don't forget to share my video, and I'll see you on the next one, alright? Take it easy.